The GDP look like?
I'd say the GDP is extremely high.
Extremely high, high quality road, middle of nowhere. I like to guess Hokkaido, Japan.
Okay, let's go Central Hokkaido then.
Yes.
No body of water.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, get out of here, bro.
Oh my gosh. I knew you would get it if you just asked a little.
Welcome back to Crimson Black. My name is Shifty.
My name's Jordan.
And today we're going to be trying a little something different.
Yeah, little fill in here. Unfortunately, our promised totem.
We never actually mentioned that.
Yes, I did.
What?
I mentioned totem at the end of my last video that we were planning to do that. Yeah, we've been trying to do totem on and off, and we kept having technical difficulties, so we're having to do a fill-in video here, and so Shifty came up with this idea.
This is such a good idea that I think this could end up being the new norm for our GeoGuessr videos.
Yeah, I mean, we just did a couple test runs here, and I preferred not being the one with the blindfold on. I preferred being the one with the description.
Obviously, from the title, you guys already know what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing GeoGuessr Blindfolded today.
Yeah, trying it out, not having your sense of sight in this game is a little disturbing. Having to interrogate and ask and try to articulate in words what you're looking for that you already know.
We have a rule set, because obviously the blindfolded person can't just be like, oh, describe for me everything. Blindfolded person has to ask the actual player questions, up to 20 questions. The 10th and the 20th question can be a big thing, like a big question. We're counting big questions as anything related to the language or the people. So, like specifically their skin color, because that's a pretty big tell, right? So those are sort of some of the big questions that you can ask. Everything else,
and we cannot describe what the words are on the signs.
Yeah, with the language, yeah. You can describe like what the language is,
except from the two big questions, then we can describe.
Yeah,
things about the language, like what alphabet is it? Can you read the alphabet?
Yeah,
is it something odd, or is it Latin, or like the Roman alphabet, or like can you read it and things like this? You'll see here in just a sec what it's like.
So in short, blind person gets to ask 20 questions. Only the 10th and the 20th one can be related to the big things such as language and, what would you describe?
Demographic,
that's
particularities the word. That would
give it away easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to put on my blindfold. We're going to be doing diverse world, no time limit for this.
Yeah, no timers.
Okay, here we go. This is my blindfold.
Ready? Let us begin now.
And for the folks at home, I genuinely can't see through this. Actually, where's the headband? Where's the headband? Just so you guys know I can't see through this, I can actually put a headband.
And
this. This is more so just as a joke, but it's fun.
Yeah,
so,
we're in.
We're in. Okay. So, are we rural or urban?
We are in urban area.
Urban. Okay. What's the GDP-esque, poverty level?
Looks like pretty relatively low poverty.
Relatively low poverty.
Yep.
Okay. And you said urban, low poverty. Okay. How bright is it? What's the weather kind of thing?
Basically no cloud cover, sunny.
No cloud cover, sunny. Would you describe us as being in what kind of biome are we in here?
Harder to tell because of the area. I would say moderately warm, but not tropical. Possibly not at all tropical. Maybe subtropical. Yeah. Okay. Subtropical.
I don't know what subtropical means.
Think warmer than here, but colder than Hawaii.
Okay. So, you said we're in an urban location. Can you describe for me the buildings?
They are linked together. They have a variety of materials ranging from stone to brick to concrete. They all have, well, not all, but almost all have, balconies, verandas, things like that. Plenty of windows.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are these streets tight or are they fairly wide?
The streets are tight by our standards.
So you said it's fairly high up, but would you say this would be like a honeymoon destination?
Yes.
You would describe this as a honeymoon destination.
That's your seventh question, by the way.
Okay, question 7?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to keep me informed because I'm not counting. Okay, so would you describe this as being a how do I word this without offending people? Okay, so obviously we're Canadian, right? Would you describe this as being more foreign? As foreign is defined by us.
As in
Canadians?
far away from here.
Yeah.
I would say it's not in North America.
Oh, that's a heavy answer you just gave me. Thanks for that.
I'm being very generous with that one.
Okay.
But you asked for how far
Not
it was,
in.
so
Okay.
I'll eliminate that.
Is there any trees? Like natural trees, not just like ones put in yards?
Can't see any because it's too urban.
Oh.
And that's question 9, so you're up for a biggie.
So this is my 10th?
Yes.
Okay, what's the skin color?
Skin color of the people, we got some ones that are dark, but that's only because they're made out of copper. No, the actual physical people walking around are similar to you and I.
I know I'm not at my 20, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually hold up.
You have like half the questions to go.
Yeah. So in terms of cars, what is the overarching model?
The overarching model of car?
Yeah.
You mean the make?
Yeah. Like what kind of car is what I mean. Like,
I would say Renault is probably one of the more common ones here.
Renault. Okay. Is it? Do you see like a beach or an ocean?
At the offhand, I don't actually see any beach.
Okay. I like to pick southern France.
So France, like Marseille area?
Yeah. Like Nice.
What, Nice?
Yeah.
The correct answer is... I have to zoom in so close because it's covering the name of the town. Benaventre in Spain.
Was it on the coast?
Nope, it was inland.
An inland place you would have a honeymoon at.
You know, you can take that off at this point, right? If you want to see. Yeah, it was in the northwest of Spain.
Really?
Yeah. Renaults are popular all over
I
Western
had this vibe. It had more of like a Switzerland look to it.
I thought my description of the verandas made it sound kind of Mediterranean.
Oh, I forgot about the verandas. Oh, no. That's not bad. Okay, well.
You got the same biome, basically. Okay, let's reset back to
the next
0. One. And you're in, and let's go. Okay, we're ready.
Okay, I'm going to start the same. Rural or urban?
We are actually in a rural area.
Rural area. Flat?
It's flat in our immediate area, but in the distance there are hills.
Rolling hills or big hills? Like mountain?
Between.
How many trees?
There are no trees in our immediate area, or almost no trees in the distance. These hills are forested.
What's the status of the road?
The road is in extremely good condition.
Extremely good condition?
Yes, even by our standards. It's in very
So
good
it's
shape.
extremely good condition, but it looks like a screensaver, where there's literally nothing around. Hold up. Is it like grass?
No, it's not grass.
Oh, I should have been more specific. Or less specific. So, should I risk asking whether it's a desert, or should I just assume that means it's a desert?
There's more to tell.
More to tell. Okay, I never use them all anyway. Is it a desert?
This is not a desert.
Oh, I should have been... I forgot to be less specific. So what kind of biome are we in?
I would say, biome-wise, call it humid non-tropical.
Humid, non-tropical.
Yeah.
It's not a desert.
Nope.
It's not grass.
Nope.
Okay, I think I have a good idea of where this is. At least.
You're on question 6, by the way.
Yeah, no, I think I know exactly where this is in the world. Is it rocky?
Rocky. I don't see any rocks.
Oh, never mind. There goes everything. Oh, no. Cars. What are we looking like at cars here?
There aren't too many in the immediate area. I see one parked in this yard, and it's a small coupe.
Okay, is there any bodies of water nearby?
There are no bodies of water. That's question 9. Got another car, a little out garage here. Again, small coupe.
Oh, this one's tough, dude.
You're on question 9. You can ask the biggie.
No, that's the next one. The 10th is the biggie.
Yeah, like you have 9. You're on 10 now.
Oh, I'm on 10 now.
Yeah.
Okay, what do the people look like?
I see no people.
Oh, well, this place seems so desolate, but why is there a good road?
There's a fair amount of
What is there a fair amount of?
There is a fair amount of farming activity in the area. There, that's question 1.
Flat, high quality road, lots of farming, not a lot of trees.
There are trees on the hills in the distance, but not near us.
Oh, this one sucks, dude. What's the GDP look like?
I'd say the GDP is extremely high.
Extremely high, high quality road, middle of nowhere. I like to guess Hokkaido, Japan.
Okay, let's go Central Hokkaido then.
Yes.
No body of water.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, get out of here, bro.
Oh my gosh. I knew you would get it if you just asked a little bit more. Yeah, that was a nicely paved road. You could eat off of that highway.
Oh, I can't believe I
luck.
turned that one around.
4,728 points, 104 kilometers off. And we are in.
Okay. Oh, right, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot I asked the question. Okay, same as always, urban or rural?
This looks like an urban area.
Urban area. Okay, so GDP?
I'd say moderately high.
Moderately high urban area. Okay. What's the overall temperature?
I'm gonna say it's like a range, like degrees. Say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it looks about 14 or 10 degrees Celsius out.
Really?
Yeah.
A touch crisp.
Yeah, it looks a little bit nippy out.
How many trees around?
There's a moderate amount of trees. Some of them, well, most of them I would say planted by people, but possibly not all of them.
In terms of the cars, would you describe them as more foreign or more North American?
North American.
Okay, so I'm going to say we're in North America right now. Everything kind of checks out to be a suburban North American neighborhood, in my opinion. Yeah, we're probably going to be in, like, downtown Brasilia or something. If you go, say, around, would you describe what kind of neighborhood are we in? Is it, like, residential, commercial?
This is a residential neighborhood of moderately old build.
How do I nod with this? It just...
Not pyramid head,
oh,
but...
my head. Ow! There's a thing... I'm not looking. There's a thing here. And
that holds the light bulb.
Where's the webcam?
Right here.
There's a thing that holds the bulb, and I just bonked my head with that. What color are the license plates?
Ooh, let's see.
If you can see through how blurry they are.
Yeah, obviously they're blurred, but it looks like a white background, as most of them do, with possibly blue letters.
Possibly blue.
Very hard to tell with that blur.
Alright, so, if you can try and find your way out of the residential.
Okay, I think I
Do you see any major arteries?
Yeah, I think I'm on it now. I think I can see the downtown.
If you could find your way to some kind of commercial area, and this is number 10, so this is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, what's the language?
We have English.
Okay, so we're in downtown America, I think. Now that English is out of the way, I think we've unlocked an advanced level of questioning. Is there a recognizable chain of store or restaurant that you can see? And can you tell me what that is?
You want to know the name of the brand?
Yes.
Safeway.
I like to make my pick, Monty.
Okay.
I'm going to say we are in Surrey, BC.
Surrey. Guess. Vancouver Island.
I knew it was BC when you said it was a little crispier with lots of trees.
And blue license plate letter.
Oh.
When I first got in, you know what I was thinking? Newfoundland.
Really?
I thought it was Newfoundland at first, but it looked like kind of by the sea, and they all kind of look the same that way. So, yeah.
The moment I saw Safeway, yeah, I that's what kind of did it.
I figured early on for some reason that it was in Canada.
Let's go round 4. Okay, I'm gonna start this one a little different. If you were randomly dropped here with no context, would you be able? Would you feel safe? Would you be able to get out of here without being like mugged?
Oh yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is urban then, I assume. Doesn't count. I'm gonna assume that's urban. I want to take this a little riskier. Yep. I'm gonna assume that means it's urban. Okay, so what kind of cars do you see?
Not many people over now. Oh, there we go. Okay. So what kind of cars? Well, I guess I'll start reading off brands. We got Jeep, we got Fiat, we got Porsche, we've got, can't really tell, Land Rover, BMW, Fiat again, more Fiats.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, so what's the buildings made out of?
Buildings look like they got stucco. We've got stone.
How many trees?
We have a decent amount of trees in the area.
How flat?
It is not flat. There are mountains in the distance.
Mountains in the distance, but is there mountains here?
We're not on the mountain. Or
But you would describe it as stony houses?
Yeah.
Okay. GDP?
Very high.
I shouldn't have asked that. I knew you'd be. If you're safe there, then what's the shape of the license plates?
The shape of them. Well, they're long rectangular.
How urban?
How urban?
Yeah.
It does not look like a metropolitan area. It looks like a moderate-sized town.
Okay. Moderate-sized town, but a very high-end town.
Mm-hmm.
How foreign does it look?
Well, I can read the alphabet.
Okay, so you said Fiats a lot earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Is it northern Italy?
That's, you're on question 9. You want to take that guess?
Yeah.
Holy moly, 42 clicks off. It's a sort of rural area. Brno.
That's not bad.
A few clicks away from
That's not bad at all.
Switzerland. No, that was great.
It's really good.
Mountains, high GDP, Fiats.
The Fiats really did it. You said Fiat too many times in that list. Okay, last one.
Well, you're in.
Okay, rural or urban?
I'm gonna say rural, but not dead rural. It's not. It's not a town, but it's not like the middle of nowhere.
Can I do what's the biome?
Say pretty tropical.
How many trees?
Moderate sized forest.
Is it very bright?
Yes.
Do you see a body of water?
I do not. That's question 5.
How are the roads?
Roads are dirt.
How are the cars?
I see none.
GDP?
I'm say moderately low.
Moderately low.
That's question 9. Yeah, question 10.
Question 10?
Yeah.
I want you to tell me aspects of the language.
You could understand basically what certain things mean, but it's not English.
Oh, okay.
It's in Latin. So.
You said it was forested. Okay. And is there a city or town nearby?
It's not moving very fast.
Any road signs?
No. So that's question 12.
Is it a heavy farming region, or is it just forests?
This region is not suited for farming.
Not very many houses either, too, huh?
But some.
Huh?
Some.
Do they have spray paint on the walls outside of the... Do they have, like, little courtyards, or...
Might count as a courtyard.
Well, do they have, like, brick walls that sort of surround the property? Not brick, but, like, stone walls.
That one particular one didn't.
Fences?
Fences are very, very small, made of basically deadfall and wire.
Okay. How wide is this road? Shoulders?
Basically none.
So a dirt road going through a forest. Very few things.
That's
You
close.
said
to
it was
16.
subtropical? What'd you say? Tropical, you said.
Yeah.
And I would be able to understand some of the language, though.
Mhm.
Okay, I'd like to pick... Northern Brazil.
Okay, state of Para, state of Amapa.
Northern Brazil.
Anywhere in northern Brazil? Is that just-
More in the foresty regions,
More
but
in the
not like
Amazon?
not like ridiculous Amazon, like sub-Amazon area.
I picked this area called Zoe. It was northern Brazil, but it was actually closer to the coast than I picked.
Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! That is awesome! Awesome!
View summary. You got every country correct except one, which was the first one where you picked southern France and it was actually northwestern Spain.
That was so much better than I ever expected that to be.
17,790 points. That's like only slightly less than we would typically get when we could see.
I like to stress once again to anyone who thought that was cheating that I was wearing this, and you can't see through that. Like, you can't see through that. You might be able to see something through this, but not really. Okay, folks, feel free to mention in the comments how you do. I encourage you all to try this with a buddy. Maybe it's not as hard as we thought. Maybe it just takes someone who describes things well. Or maybe it's just you need experience to know what questions to ask. Would you say that's a good... Would you say maybe that was...
Yeah, I mean, there are those little details about the way the air looks, the way the quality of the road, and
That's a big one. Road quality? It's a big one. Is basically, if you ask about road quality, you don't really need to ask about GDP, really, do you? Maybe next time... Maybe it was too many questions. Maybe we should only get, like, 15.
I mean, it depends, because I've heard that, especially in some places like South Africa, where you can have extreme differences of GDP, the roads in a lot of places are really, really well built, but then the houses next to them are not, because the houses were not made by the government, they were made by local authorities, but the roads were given like a government grant or something for construction, so...
Alright, folks, if you guys like this, if we get a good response, we're going to do it again.
Yeah.
Maybe with increasingly weird means of blinding other people. Maybe to the point where we get alcohol blindness. Thank you all for watching. My name is Shifty.
My name's Jordan.
This is Crimson Black. We designed this to be a one-off episode, but we'll see. We'll see if y'all like it.
I'm sure they will.
Catch y'all next time.